Hey kids, Inverted Cow here. Welcome back to The Long Dark. Um, I have been asked by a couple of people, well, basically by one person, to do another playthrough. She's been very adamant about asking, and, well, for her, okay. Again, I'm going to play Voyager settings. I'm not going to be crazy enough to play Stalker. I have tried Stalker, and while you think Voyager's hard, death does await on every corner. Okay, we're going to confirm. Again, we're going to play Mystery Lake. And I'm going to take the male character. If you play the female character, you will get substantially fewer corpses, by the way. So if you're looking for just a slight degree harder challenge, play the female character. You get less loot drops, like less corpses and less possible chances for loot. And just ignore the cat. So we'll confirm this, and we're going to call this for mouse. Hit start. And again, I'm going to do like I did before. I'm just going to record a whole series together on a long enough timeline. Survival rate for everyone drops to 0. Except for me. I have the intention of surviving forever. Alan's Cave. Alan's Cave? Oh, sounds like I started out in a storm. I know exactly where I am. Okay, there's a deer corpse directly in front of me. This is a good thing and a bad thing. Good thing, but it's bad because I don't have a knife. At least I don't think I have a knife. Oh, I'm running around in running shoes, cotton socks, so these are like your gym socks, a fleece sweater, blue jeans, and kind of worn long underwear. Yeah, I'd be cold too there, buddy. He's already whining. I'm gonna grab this because the old man's beard, lichen can be turned into an antiseptic bandage. Again, rose hips can be turned into a painkiller, I believe. Well, that's why you wear gloves, dude. So cold.
Just want to lay down for a bit.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea. We'll go lay down for a bit. Right after we look at what we got going on in here. Ooh, a broken arrow. First aid kit. Some ammo. Okay. So let's say we get Mr. Squishy here to someplace warm so he doesn't freeze to death and whine about it all day. I'd really love it if they would implement things like cross-country skis or snowshoes. I did say that I was going to do a review video for this game. I'm going to do one, I think, after I'm done this playthrough. Where I'm going to make a few suggestions. A couple of things that I have mentioned, and I probably will mention again, that I would love to see added to the game. Small things that will not seriously dramatically affect gameplay, but might add a little realism to it. Oh good, the wind's dying down. Or not. And yes, I did notice those branches, or those trees, saplings sticking up out there, but I need a axe to harvest them, so I'll come back here when I have a hatchet. Zoom! There goes little bunny rabbit. Okay, now you do have the advantage of on this setting, the first day or so, you have no wolves. So it's pretty safe for me to access the stuff on the lake without being attacked on the first day. Of course, the problem is I may die of hypothermia before the end of the first day if I don't get this guy to shelter. So I'm going to push towards this one cabin here. And then I'm going to head up to the shelter there. I'll do the backside of these lakes later, after I get Mr. Squishy here thawed out.
What have we here?
Those would be matches. I know you've never seen them before in your life, but that's okay. Alright, let's see here. 12 hours of daylight left. Alright, first successful fire. We're just going to throw a couple of sticks on here. We're just going to melt a little bit of snow just to let him stay inside and warm up just a tiny bit here. Let's throw one more stick on. Numb. And it's not going up, so it's not warming at all. That wind chill is what is killing them. It's actually +1 degree, but the wind chill is knocking them down pretty quick here. So we'll just let that fire burn for a second or two longer. And then we're going to make the push to the cabin there. immediately you see your temperature starts to drop. You step outside and you're immediately under, your health starts to go down. I don't see any cattails here. Now again, the cattails are good. They're a food type item, plus the heads of them can be used for fire starters. I don't know how tasty a frozen cattail would be, but okay, there's no corpse here today. And we're at the cabin here, but we do not have a lot for wood, for firewood, because I did not pick up much for sticks. So we're just going to take a moment to let our guy warm up as we search all the things of interest. And there is a... Yeah, you're tired. Tin of sardines. There's something underneath here. Can of condensed milk. I found there's something in the lighting glitches if you actually stand in a light beam. It helps. It helps it when you are in a darkened room to search and find things. Newspaper, some wood, more newspaper.
That'll come in handy.
Fishing line. Those appeared to be planted items in this game. Oops, we don't want to do that. Let's try hitting the drawer. There we go. Okay. Take that. Yeah, unfortunately, it's so dark. It's hard to see what you're looking at inside these cabins. And that can be kind of annoying, actually, for myself. And there is no way to really correct it without using lights and torches and lanterns and things. All of which... oh, there's no corpse here either. Okay.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Herbal tea, more herbal tea, and finally a pair of work boots. And I think there is painkillers right there. Okay, perfect. Spare bedroll. Oops, I always search these. spare bedroll. This is one of the things that seems to be planted in this as well, which is really handy if you're looking at doing outdoor explorations. Okay. Oops. Playing a different game. Actions. We're going to harvest this. I'm not liking the fact that his health is still dropping here. Freezing, and he's tired. That shouldn't be making the difference, but the freezing is what's making the difference. So let's see if we can warm Squishy Bums here up. And I want the chance of success to be as high as I can get, so we'll start this fire. Congratulations, he actually managed to start 2 fires in a row. I'm going to add that for fuel. What do we got for food? Rose hips and herbal tea. Well, we're going to do a little herbal tea. We have to get his warmth up, because his health is dropping way too quickly. Okay, we'll go back, and inventory, and chow back on that. Nom down on that. Now we've got the warming up action happening, so that should improve that. See if we can melt another ½ liter of snow. And we're just going to purify those. Back, and let's check our status again here. He's cold, but warming up, and he's tired, and he's going to get improved rest from the herbal tea. So that should improve his overall condition. Check his backpack. Now we have picked up a pair of boots, which are going to be substantially wetter than running shoes. Yeah. Let's see if we can get him something better than a sweater and a t-shirt here, and we'll be fine. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to throw those running shoes. Learn how to walk here. Throw those running shoes in here, and that, and those, and one of these. I think condensed milk too. All right. Okay. I'm going to send him up for a quick little nappy nap, and then we're going to continue on, get some firewood, maybe take a prowl around the backside of the lake. Nine hours of daylight. Let's get a 2-hour nap. See if that alleviates the storm. Alright, so he went from 55 to 63, just having a quick little 2-hour nap. His health is a little bit better. He's not frozen anymore. And it's still storming pretty bad out here. Now I do have a couple of choices. I mean, I could go and see if I can hit the train car before the wolves spawn. Which I think I might do, because there is a wolf that spawns down this path as well, but that one's not normally as bad. So I'm gonna make a shot at the train car because that wolf usually is. It usually is two actually that spawn there. And it's not that far down the road, and hopefully our intrepid hero won't freeze to death on the way. I am going to pick up any sticks I find in this little corner here. And again, I don't normally take the time to break down branches because honestly they're just not worth it. You get enough sticks, you don't need branches. I would imagine further on that would change. But every time you get one of these strong windstorms, the sticks on the ground always seems to respawn. It would be nice if this wind would let up. I'm seeing, was that 3 flocks of crows? Oh. Still no hunting knife, which is bad. But that could mean I've got 3 corpses here instead of just 2. Let's go see what's in the cabin here. Nothing over here, nothing over there. Rifle cleaning kit and a corpse. Crow feather on the ground here. Okay. Nothing down here. I have found that sometimes there's stuff underneath here. Are you breathing heavy again there, buddy? And there's another corpse here. With nothing, but that is something. That's a hunting knife. Quick flare, first aid kit. Okay. Feels like the wind has died down slightly. I'm going to take advantage of that and try to see if I can start up another fire here and look at dealing with that deer a bit. I would love to be able to just pick the deer up and throw him on a sled and drag him out of the way into someplace less conspicuous. Now, number 4, button number 4, lets you place a fire. So you don't have to open your inventory to do it. Something that I've found kind of accidentally. Alright, it only took him 3 attempts, but he finally got a fire going. We got a little bit of meat. I'm more worried about that hide than anything. Add 2 more sticks. Alright, let's see about pulling that hide off. 30 minutes. Okay, we're going to close that. 20 minutes left on this fire. Okay, so we'll add another fuel to it. And 20 minutes, we said. And we'll take that as well. Okay, we've totally harvested this deer. This fire is down to embers, so not going to worry about that. But we're going to make a run back to the cabin. And we're going to feed Mr. Squishy here because obviously he's got the munchies. Okay, let's get motoring.
So tired.
Oh, I'm so tired. Okay, he's tired again. It's cold and he's tired. The reason you build the campfire next to animals and carcasses like that when you're going to be doing something for any length of time is to prevent your guy from dying of hypothermia while harvesting an animal. It's kind of unusual to think, but apparently in this game, using your muscles does not produce any heat. So he will freeze to death while using his muscles. Now that should not be a wolf at this point in time. The wolves don't usually appear to the end of the first full day. Come on, Squishy, run. You can make it. Okay. Now we're back inside. And we're going to try to get a fire going. We got 11 sticks to work with, so it's not very many. But hopefully it should be enough to cook up that venison.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Alright, and we'll throw one more stick in here. And we're going to cook up another ½ liter of water. Alright, now he's got just under a liter of water. A couple of cans of pop. Oh, did I throw? I threw them on the top drawer. Okay. We don't need to carry all this. Now, I dump a lot of this stuff because I just don't like carrying all that extra weight. And it may not seem like much, but the weight of a candy bar and a bunch of miscellaneous junk like that just takes up inventory space too. I'm not going to use that hook at this time. Don't need to carry around scrap metal and... Whoops, give me that back. And these 2 cans of pop. And that whetstone I don't need to carry around. Those I don't need to carry around. That and these. Okay, we'll go back. We'll open up Drop inventory, and we will drop this. Drop that. Convert these to tinder plugs because I don't have that many cattail things. I'm doing this while there's still daylight left because I want this guy to sleep mostly at night. As much as possible, I want to try and keep him sleeping at night. Let's see here. These rose hips. The old man's beard. And this cloth can go in here. Those two strings can go in here. Okay. And then finally what we'll do is we'll equip this, or we'll refuel this. That'll use that small can of fuel we had. And then we'll equip it and place it. Okay. Now if you right click on these things, you can pick them up and move them around, which is kind of helpful if you want to just not have stuff on the floor all the time. And then you can place them on shelves and whatnot. This is all strictly if you just want to keep things looking neat. If you don't mind just having this giant pile of crap on the floor, well, hey, dump away. Okay, I don't have the hatchet yet, so I can't chop those chairs. So I'm going to send Mr. Squishy upstairs and have him take a nap. And we're going to wrap up here and pick up the next episode first thing in the morning. Give him 12 hours of rest. Thanks for watching, kids, and I'll see you on the next episode.